stood there and I was just paying attention and watching her go off and looking like, listen, she's about to pop off. Like, and Silas X just decided to charge towards me. It's your girl, Donna Prescott, CEO and founder of Donna Prescott Beauty. We're based in the Crown Heights area of Brooklyn. You know we bring you very luxury hair services, luxury raw Indian hair extensions, and luxury wigs. Anyway, welcome back. And as we get into continuing our story from last week, I just wanted to say, guys, we're up to 800 subscribers. I am so blown away, and I am so happy to have my new DP Beauties in the building. I see y'all, okay? And to my OGs, thank you for always coming in every single week and checking me out. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share, okay? So let's get back into this story. So again, we're in the store, and this lady charges at me. And the owner was the person that intervened on my behalf, okay? He initially started telling her like, ma'am, please leave, calm down. Like, you're full of drama, all of that stuff. And she was not listening, okay? But as she proceeded to charge at me, this man jumped in and he was like, get out, you know? So no fight happened. It was a close one. I don't know how that was gonna turn out, but anyway, she left. I got what I needed from the store, and in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's waiting for me outside. But luckily, she wasn't. She went back to her store. So I walked back to my salon, and while I was inside, she showed up. She comes to the front of our salon, banging on the front door, has a pair of scissors in her hand, okay? Looking like she's about to come attack somebody. So she's banging on the door, she opens the door, and she was like calling out this other hairstylist in the salon, because she's now thinking that hairstylist filled me in about their business of going to the Obia woman. So she's now coming to approach the woman and is like, let's say she's calling the woman name. She's like, Jane, how you gonna tell Donna that I took you to an Obia woman? So she's making this big ruckus in front of the salon. So I told her, listen, you need to go back to your salon or else I'm gonna call the cops. She was just exploding. So I called the cops. The cops came. By the time the cops came, obviously she was nowhere to be found. They came into the salon, I spoke to them, I explained to them what was happening. They went to her salon next door and spoke to her as well. So, excuse me, while she was in her store, she was making these excuses about, no, it's not true, it's a lie. So the cops gave her a very stern warning and said, you are not allowed to come harass this girl, because if you come here again, especially you came here with a pair of scissors in your hand, like, we will come back and we will arrest you because this is harassment. So I think that kind of scared her a little bit. Not that she's scared of the police, but I mean, she gave me a little break for a minute, okay? The next time I ran into her, I actually was in a beauty supply. I was ahead of her. She came in behind me. I was like, oh Lord, what's gonna happen today? And she was on her phone, and all she said was like, I know she was indirectly speaking to me, but she acted like she was speaking to the person on the phone. And she's like, yeah, they be calling the police on you, and you know, I don't know, like, they just pussy and they calling the police and stuff, and just talking on her phone and man loud. Like, I was like, this girl is not giving up. So anyway, I got what I needed and I left. It was no interactions and whatever, right? I feel like her skin was itching her because, damn, she's like that cartoon, Pinky and the Brain. Like, every night she goes home, she tries to think of, like, how can I get Donna back, okay? Or how can I wake up tomorrow and make somebody's life miserable, okay? And for the minute that she had to sit still and not harass me, it bothered her. So I think I was during a time when I was actually transitioning into ownership of the salon. So as I mentioned before, I was the partner to the owner at that time. So I came from renting a booth, being a manager, then I became the partner, right? And now my partner was like, okay, I'm gonna just sell over to you because I completely want to get out of this, right? So when he did that, he obviously took everything that was belonging to him, and I was trying to do a revamp of the salon because, you know, Ulta Image was about to be born, okay? And that was the name of our salon. So we were formerly known as Ulta Image Salon before we became Donna Prescott Beauty. So in the process of transitioning the ownership, I actually taped up the windows because I was doing like painting and getting new furniture and revamping and whatnot. So now she's walking past every day and she don't know what's happening. So it's bothering her spirit. Like, when I tell you, if monitoring spirit was a person, that was her, okay? She literally invented that before it was a thing, okay? So yeah, Stylist X is back and forth, trying to figure out what's going on. So here comes the rumors again. So Stylist X is going around the neighborhood talking about like, oh my God, finally y'all going to see like the salon failed, it's closing down. Y'all see what's happening there? I can't wait. She's so happy. Like, she was celebrating like the business was failing. Oh my God, this girl is so insane. Anyway, boom, I pop out, Alter Image, okay? Alter Image Salon. And it's like, Stylist X's jaw dropped to the ground. She could not believe what was happening. And for a minute, I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what her trail of thought was, but she just one day just came to the salon, knocked on the door. She's like, hey Donna, can I speak to you? So now I'm like, what the hell, what's going on? But she comes as calmly as she possibly could have, and as professional as she could have. And she was like, you know, I just want to say, like, I don't have no problems with you, you know. I really actually like you, you know, and I just want to apologize and say I'm sorry, and I hope moving forward we could be friends, okay? I noticed that you're selling hair extensions, and that's when I introduced hair extensions to my business concept, right? And she's like, you know, I want to check out your stuff, and I want to be able to send my clients over to buy. And in my head I'm like, oh my God, what's next? But I said, okay, no problem, it is what it is, no problem, whatever. Did she ever come by anything? No. Did she send anybody? No. But all the drama kind of sizzled out a little bit, you know, and I just felt like she just wanted to be in my business because now she's realizing like everything that she has attempted hasn't worked. So I think I spent a little bit more time, a couple more months in that location, salon location, because where we are right now in the new Donna Prescott Beauty, it's not the location where all this drama happened. I just started feeling this heaviness about that place. I just started feeling like I need to move. For some reason, it just happened one day and I was like, no. I didn't like the energy of the store anymore. I didn't like the energy of the neighborhood. I didn't like the energy of the people. I just don't know what it was. And I just decided one day to just pack up my salon and take a vacation to just think and come up with a new plan. And that's how I moved to my next store. And that's how I never saw or heard about this Stylist X again. So throughout this whole ordeal, which took years, I'm telling you, years, maybe over 5 years or so, okay? I learned so much that I could share with you some of the lessons I've learned on how to spot toxic coworkers, also how to protect your peace. We'll go with the first one, how to spot them. So when you're in an environment where you're encountering people who just spread a lot of negativity and just always into the drama, toxic coworker, okay? When they take no responsibility for their actions and it's always about them, toxic coworker, all right? When people don't respect your boundaries, definitely toxic coworkers. And I'll give you maybe 3 tips also to on how to protect your peace. Don't internalize it. I mean, don't internalize their behavior, okay? It's not you, it's them, okay? Another thing I'd suggest is limit the amount of access that they have to you by any means necessary. So sometimes we're in small environments, like a salon is a very small, close-knit, like you're next to somebody all day long. And especially if you're working 5 days a week, like y'all are in each other's face. But you could still limit the access as not engaging, there's no interaction unless it's necessary, okay? And the last one I would highly recommend, document everything, okay? And these are the tips that I could leave you with. So guys, tell me, have you ever experienced a toxic work environment, you know? And I guess it could be anywhere, at church, at school, at the gym, wherever people gather. Have you experienced that? Please let me know in the comments so we could talk about it, okay? So I am just excited that right now, end of summer is approaching. We're about to get into back to school. I had such a great summer experience here with my intern, with all the amazing deals that we dropped this summer, going viral on TikTok. It was just the most unexpected experience, but it was really, really, really good. All right, so I just want to mention to you guys, we have extended our $69 leave out sewing deal for one more week in September, because the girlies were like, please, 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 it's back to school, can you just stretch it off one more time? I don't know when these excited or like huge discounts are going to be back again. I've never done this before, but you know, the times that we're living in right now, it's just been so hard for a lot of people, and I just felt like it was a way for me to just bless my community or give back, or just find a way for us to support each other and for you guys to find me, you know? So the deal has been extended for one more week, okay? $69 for leave out sewing. I'm willing to accommodate flip over wigs, flip over sewings, U-part wigs, and what else? Versatile sewings under this same deal, okay? One more week up till September 5th. You could book me. It comes with your shampoo, conditioner, install, and style, okay? I hope you guys take advantage of it. A lot of the girls were asking me like, what kind of hair are you wearing in this video? So yes, guys, this is our raw Indian curly hair. I made this closure unit and I colored the hair jet black. Sometimes I just love the natural texture look. You know, sometimes it's big, sometimes it's, you know, I wear it with the defined curls where I use the curly conditioner and, you know, it's, you know, more juicy curly. But yes, this is our raw curly hair, and you guys could shop these bundles or wigs on our website, donnaprescottbeauty.com. All right. Next month is going to be our anniversary. Oh my God, I cannot believe we're up to year 13 already in business, okay? And we're celebrating on September 13th. And wow, that's so crazy. September 13th is my parents' birthday. Both of my parents were born on the same day, on September 13th. And we're going to be celebrating 13 years in business on September 13th. And I'm so excited. So you guys stay tuned for what we have in store for September. All right? Thank you guys for always, listen, showing me love, supporting me. I love, 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 love you guys. And I will see you in the next video, okay? Love you guys. Bye.